Welcome to day 3 of the ultimate land, water, and RV show. Holy smokes, guys.
Yes.
That competition last night got heated. So heated that my man Bryce decided to take a dip twice.
I got something to say about that. You know, I'm not used to the warmer water here in Georgia, so it was so nice. I just wanted to relax in it a couple times. So, yeah, Nelly saved us there.
I went like full cycle on the beach. I'm like, what are you doing? I was just cruising past him.
Turns out you can tip in kayaks.
Yeah, it turns out.
Who knew?
I don't actually remember anything about what competition you're speaking of. I have put that so far out of my mind.
You what?
Please.
I am definitely not happy with those results over there. I'm proud of my son for
KJ.
I did a great job. He did a great job.
excited, but the competition is not over.
That is correct. That's right.
No, it's over. We've lost.
We have a showcase coming up tonight, guys, and being in first. Do you feel like you have a target on your back?
Yeah.
I'm glad you do, because you actually do. You have a target on both of your backs. So.
Oh ho!
Dang.
He's coming for you. I like it. Look out.
Yeah, that's why I fell in to try and get second place, but Nelly wouldn't let me.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
You
Well,
could have fell in to get third.
Or
We
fourth.
got a great day today, guys. Got a lot of action packed. Going to talk a little bit about fifth wheels, but first, it's my man Chris with Dan and Lindsay talking about weekend essentials.
You know, sometimes just getting out and about to go camping on the weekend can be one of the best trips for your mind, your soul, your family. But a lot of people are experiencing how great it can be to get to the campground, boondock, whatever. And I love it when I walk up into a campsite and I find friends like I am right now. Dan and Lindsay, what's happening, guys?
Hey, we're just enjoying ourselves here.
I see you chilling under the awning, kind of hanging out. Do you mind if I join you?
Yeah, come on.
Awesome.
Come on in, have a seat.
So, follow your detour. You guys have been full-time, you've been weekenders, you've done boondocking, you've done
We've
the
done
whole
it all.
nine, right?
We have.
And you guys are living in Colorado now, right?
We're home based in Colorado, and just about 50% of the time is our goal to be on the road. And
Right.
it's changed a lot for us.
Yeah.
We have a baby, and we find ourselves more just doing this, just
Right.
enjoying the weekends and not feeling like we're rushing all over the place, seeing and doing as much as we can, and we're loving it.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the most beautiful countryside in the world to go camping at, too,
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, it doesn't help, or it doesn't hurt that it's 2 hours and it's Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
Awesome. So
So much
Yeah,
to
oh yeah,
do.
yeah. My wife's grandma had a spot on top of Cripple Creek. It was a mountain on top of Cripple Creek we used to go to. I love
It's a great
it.
spot.
So, thank you guys for letting me come in and chat. What I wanted to ask was if I could lean on your expertise a little bit. A lot of people are out here experiencing how great it is to RV, how great it is to camp for the first time. And, you know, the RV industry, people are snagging them up as fast as they can get them. But I think there's a little of help that needs to be given for folks who just want to try to do it for the weekend. What are some essentials to make those weekends go right? Because if you have a bad experience camping, you're not going to want to do it again.
Yeah.
Whether you're doing it as a couple, whether you got a little baby like with little Miles, or whether you got the family, the whole group. So would you guys mind kind of walking me through some stuff that are essentials for those weekend getaways?
yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
So I mean, I think the first thing is what we're doing right now.
Right.
Like, you gotta
Here we
have some really quality camping chairs, you know.
Yeah.
And there's so many different styles. You know, these ones are great. They
The
kick
gravity
back.
rockers, yeah,
These
man.
are amazing. You'll fall asleep. You'll, you know, listening to the birds. But there's all different kinds. But that's probably the number one first thing that you want to make sure that you have, just because you're going to be spending time outdoors. You got to have somewhere to relax.
Yeah.
And these are great because you can easily fold them up, store them
Yeah.
away in the storage compartments.
Yeah, it's nice to extend your living area to the outdoors. The goal of camping is to be outside as much as possible. So make an outdoor area super
Yeah.
comfortable. Like, I love having the rug. It kind of keeps some of the
Oh.
dirt from going inside.
Yeah, and you guys got the one with the little LED light strip on it too.
Yes.
So you get that ambiance at night.
It's super fun
this is
and
super
makes
cool.
it cozy.
And to her point, it kind of creates this almost like a room out here, which
Yeah.
really helps you enjoy this space more.
Yeah.
This is
Of course, what's camping without a campfire?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go camping without s'mores. And again, like you said, it sets the ambiance,
does.
keeps you warm in the chilly Colorado mountains.
And this is a personal preference. A lot of people on the weekend are going to want that campfire experience, but a lot of folks that are maybe doing it more frequently, the propane fire pit is an excellent option. We have this little red
The
campfire.
little red campfire.
and-
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it is a game changer. We get to go to bed. We're not smelling like smoke. We
Yep.
still get the s'mores. We still get the heat.
Yes.
It's great. So
That's why I love those, because they're smokeless and you don't get the smell.
Yes.
Yeah, but
we
you
could
can
say
cook
smell.
the s'mores when you're done. Just boop, 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 pop the
Yep.
propane tank
Turn
on.
it off.
So
Yeah, I see too. You got a couple of tables here, the different sizes and more than one. I think that's pretty essential too, because you're always
sure.
looking to
yep.
Set your drinks.
set
your
something down.
We always have like music playing.
Yeah.
We
something
also
that-
always needed an extra table for cooking prep
Yeah.
next to the grill.
Right.
What else?
Speaking
Got to
of,
have a cooler too. So
Yeah.
even though you have a refrigerator inside, you're going to have, especially if you're doing it on the weekend, you're going to have extra drinks. If you have kids, you're going to have sodas and juice box. If maybe you have a couple beers in there, you never know. You're probably going to need a little bit extra space than what you have in your RV fridge, depending on the model. Good cooler with a lot of storage for ice and drinks.
And
Essential.
take it down to the lake.
yeah. Yeah, it's easy, portable, stowable,
Yeah.
lightweight. Yeah, having a good cooler is essential, whether you're doing RVing or marine.
Yeah,
Plain and simple. You going out
absolutely.
for the weekend, you need one of those.
Yeah.
I
And then there's
noticed-
something over here that I
Yeah,
definitely
you
want to
notice
show
I'm
you.
looking at that
I wanna
right
get
now.
up
Hang
and
on, I
show
wanna
this
see
to you
this, man.
because this is a new addition for us, and
Yeah.
it's changed things. I just absolutely love these. The Blackstone griddles. You can cook anything that you want to cook on here, but it's
Right.
just it's a skillet. It's easy to clean. My old grill, it was like a Coleman camp
Oh, those
stove,
little
and it was
tailgaters.
great. But it got so dirty, especially when I was cooking burgers. Got all this grease and stuff.
Yeah.
This is awesome. It has a grease trap back here. All that grease will just run right off. You just wipe it down when you're done.
Yeah.
Breakfast is amazing. Burgers, hot
Lunch,
dogs.
yep.
Oh, this is awesome.
This
Love
is
this
why
thing.
I love the flat tops, because it opens up doing more.
Yeah.
You don't just have a couple of burners. Now most RVs will have like an outside kitchen, especially if you get a bigger one or you get a family
Yeah.
model. You'll have like the outside kitchen. Some of them will have the burners in them.
Yeah.
Most of them will have the little LP quick connect on them. So if you do have a portable grill or a portable Blackstone, you can just plug right into your LP line. But these, you got the little portable Coleman tanks.
They're awesome, and we have also used the tailgater combo version of this, where you've got the griddle on one side and a burner on the other side. So
Yes.
that is really a good. Then you can do everything that you need.
My wife actually made me put that at home beside the regular grill.
Yeah, it
'cause-
makes sense.
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
make sense, because we use it. That's the other great thing about these. You don't have to take your big giant grill anywhere. You got stuff
Yeah.
that you can take with you that folds down.
Yeah,
You see
all
how the
these
legs
legs
do right
retract.
there.
This is great, yeah.
Easy to store away, lightweight,
Yeah.
but allows you to master chef. By the way,
Yeah.
breakfast tacos.
Hey,
You guys crush some breakfast tacos.
I thought they were really good, so
Man,
I'm glad
those-
you say
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
so.
let me tell you what, and you did that all right there on the
Yeah,
Blackstone. I love it. Now, you guys
let's
are
talk
also
about the
really
fun
active.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Enough of the manly
Yeah,
grill
yeah.
talk.
Yeah, sorry, Lindsay. You know we'll go on forever about the grills and cooking. But yeah, tell me about these, because weekend getaways, riding around, biking and hiking, right?
Yeah, well, of course, you want to enjoy not just sitting at the campfire, but you want to get out, and wherever you are, we happen to be at a lake, so you might have a tube or an inflatable stand-up paddleboard that we love, or kayaks. And then, of course, every campground you want to get around, and
Yes.
so the bikes are super convenient, especially if you don't want to tow a car to get around the campground and even around town. So
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
know
think
what?
that's a great point too
That
with
is a
the
great
e-bikes, because you can go longer range easier rather than maybe towing a car all the time. We
Yeah.
always have our car with us, but every once in a while we don't tow it, and having something where you can still get out, run a quick errand if you need to.
Especially for the weekend.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
So-
that's actually a great idea, because you do have those campgrounds. Some of them are small, some of them are big.
Yeah.
Plus, you might just go boondocking, maybe go some BLM land, and you're going to need something to get back
Yep.
to where you're going to go.
For
So
sure.
that's actually a great option, because they're lightweight. A lot of them will get up to 20 miles an hour anyway,
Yeah.
and will go for 25, 50 miles.
they're awesome.
Yeah, that's a great feature. I also see you got the solar-powered lights, the solar-powered AM/FM radio, because you never know, you might not have juice at the campground.
Exactly.
But you still
And-
need your tunage.
It's perfect for a quick weekend trip, extra lights outside. When we're boondocking, it can get really dark. We have dogs, so
Yeah.
anytime we can have lights on the rug, the awning, we're always lit up. So
Yeah, I like
safety.
these, because these are great, because also weather reports and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But with the
Super.
hand crank, fill up the charge, and then you can just plug your cell phone.
Yeah, those weather
Yeah.
radios are actually
Yep.
really essential, because sometimes you're in a county or a place that you don't actually know where you're at.
Yeah.
And these things can pick up the signal, and tell you what the weather report is,
Yeah.
because sometimes it gets nasty out there and you got to be aware. So,
That's a great point. If you do pick up something like that, look for something that has SAME technology, SAME. That just means it's going to pick up the weather reports in that area. So yeah, that's actually a good point, especially if you're going out of state for the weekend.
it's huge. So
Yeah.
it's a big deal. I know there's been many a times that we haven't had one of those, and we're trying to figure out where are we exactly, and we're
Yeah.
looking at the storms above. Is it going to be a tornado? I don't know.
Yeah,
So,
we can't predict. I mean,
but that never happens when you're camping. So
No,
don't worry about
it
that.
never does. And I like how you have the solar panel set up over there too, just in case you don't have power. You need to
Yeah.
trickle charge the battery, charge your cell
Yeah.
phone.
Exactly.
Those are great because they just collapse, put them under the the pass-through storage.
Oh
just
yeah,
boom.
the suitcases are great.
It's great.
And I see you got your man. You guys got everything. You got the sleeping bags.
Yeah.
With the suspension cover.
You never know. Sometimes we have friends and family join us, and so we always have just extra bedding, and these are nice to just be compact.
Yep.
I
Dude,
mean,
this is a great camp setup, and I
Yeah.
really like your Ace too.
We're really happy with the Ace.
we love it.
Yeah.
Have you been inside?
I have
these?
not been inside this
Come
one
on
Yeah,
in.
you
Let's
gotta
show
check- you guys
you.
mind?
Yeah, you got to check
I mean,
this
I
out.
You're gonna
kind
love
of just kind of bombarded you with the.
No, we love it.
Let me come on in. What you got in the fridge too, by the way?
Hey, come on. After this,
That's off limits.
Oh, man, okay, well maybe afterwards, maybe. Yeah. Maybe we can sneak something in.
We
Wow.
are. Look at the space in this. It
This
looks
is
nice and
beautiful,
short
yeah.
from the outside, right? But it's super spacious. That's
Right.
why we love
Yeah,
it.
this is the 2022, and I think this is what the
29.5.
The 29.5,
Yeah,
okay,
so
wow.
we love this because it's not incredibly long,
Right.
but it is wide and it is
The
just
light interior,
great.
just it's super airy, and we just are obsessed with this
Well,
one.
one of the things that I like about motorhomes, A's, C's, B's, whatever, is if you are going for that weekend trip, you do not have a tow vehicle. This is your best way to get out and see America the safest way possible. You
Yeah.
can just get up. You're going in your own home.
Yes.
You don't have to worry
Exactly.
about setting up a reservation at a hotel. Who's been in there before me, or traveling on a plane?
Yeah. Yep.
Who's going to be sitting next to me?
Exactly. So we always have it stocked for that
Yeah.
reason. We
Yeah.
like to just hop in and go and not make it a super stressful trip.
Okay.
The weekend's about relaxing. So the easier you can make it, the better. Just have all your paper or your plastic kitchenware,
Yeah.
your pots and pans, everything, linens.
Okay,
towels
so it's important to
stocked.
You
just get it stocked.
got to have it
Yes.
stocked just like you would, your house and some
Yeah.
of these items, pots, pans, like she said. You want extra sheets, all that stuff, just in case. Sometimes things happen, they get dirty. You want to make sure you have extras, towels, all that.
Blankets, yeah.
Yep. So, a couple things I really like about this one for weekend camping, because sometimes, like we were talking about outside, maybe the weather turns. It's raining for a little bit during the
Yeah.
summer, or after you've had a really long day out, you got your family in here, you just want to relax, and this
Yeah.
space is perfect. You've got these
Mm-hmm.
recliners here, movie theater style. You can turn these chairs around, and you got this nice TV in an actual usable spot, which is another thing.
Right, yeah.
Make sure your TV's in a good spot because sometimes they're not.
That goes right back to when you get an RV, make
Yeah.
sure something you're going to enjoy, because
Yeah.
if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to want to do it.
And this
Yeah.
is perfect. You're just hanging out with your family, watching a movie or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a
Make-
seat. Yeah, oh yeah.
Make it nice and homey.
Pillows, I think, are a big one.
blankets.
Yeah.
Hang stuff on the wall. Just make it really like a little home on wheels that you take on the weekends. It's like an apartment to go.
So you guys went through some great stuff, and thank you, by the way, for that. Are there any other tips for just enjoying the weekend that you guys might have for people who are thinking about doing it for the first time?
I would say do a little bit of planning, especially during the summer, which is maybe where you're thinking about doing your most camping. Get a reservation, make sure that you're not stressed about where you're going to go, or if you are going to go out and boondock, just make sure you've done a little bit of prep, read, the GPS coordinates that you want to do. Just be prepared.
But be flexible because it's an adventure. It really is. And nothing ever goes the way you think it's going to go. But like I said, it's part of the adventure.
Yeah, and to that point, I think ultimately just keeping in mind that you might have this idea of what camping is, especially if it's one of your first times, and it might not turn out exactly that way when you get out here. But the thing is just to enjoy being with the people you're with, enjoy being outside. This motorhome is just an opportunity to get to a different place, to be outdoors and create memories. That's what these vehicles do, and they're the best for that. So
Yeah.
just have fun.
Relax. Yeah. And here we are talking about all the stuff that you need to bring, but also keep it simple and, don't over stress yourself out. Don't have this long to-do list, or else it's not going to be enjoyable. So,
Wow. That's absolutely beautiful. I don't think nothing needs to be added there. So, with that said, I'd say thank you guys for letting me come in and kind of crash the campsite for a little bit. I know it's only for the
Anytime.
weekend, so I appreciate the time. It was good seeing
you're
you.
welcome
Yes.
And,
anytime, Chris.
Are the keys to those e-bikes still in the e-bike?
Yeah, no.
Hey, security!